chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to...
Oh, out of space. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch on the right side. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Kitchens. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Jaguars are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing line.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Got his man on the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're not into threes. They want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now the toss. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that way.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Takes a handoff. It's Bullock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Looking to throw. It's Davenport. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Sparks. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burrell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swimming to the football.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that What a play by this defense to get the football. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up for an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take them off.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play?
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Give to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When I'm a quarterback and I I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
He's getting it for the state. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle is Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go all to the first down and more. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Offense changing the play. Jackson will throw. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second and goal coming up. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They want to throw it. Let's it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Jaguars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That throw might have been a little too high. He couldn't call it in inbounds. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Find some fresh air. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Lost one deep down the right side. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. Holds it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives
stay aggressive knowing that their defense is...
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to them as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
On the move. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! And they have the first points of the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stuck. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This defense will try to keep everything in front. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Here we go. They'll try to get inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They've got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Gets it to him on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. And leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll try the run. Creates a little space. There he goes! He's at the 10. Touchdown by Dennis. And once he found open space, the band might as well stop playing.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead. We're going to come out in the second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Kitchens. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
He'll do it himself. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Davenport. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got a little space. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Off play action. He'll take a shot. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
42 Spider.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Yarnell. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Bobcats are on the move. He's looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. Big guy smells it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big time. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside the slot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nifty run there, pick up a 6 out to the 25. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker is Kitchens. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Good right down the boulevard.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important.
He's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense set on first down. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to him after the catch is their specialty and make some magic happen.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Gonna take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Power football with the run. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. It's Yarnell. He's got it and still on his feet. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Rides the back and leads it on the option. Touchdown, Texas State. And the punishment has been extended. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Mason, requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. Really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right now.
Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Caught behind the line. It's Kitchens. Breaks the tackle. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. And the Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Davenport. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Touchdown, South Alabama! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the... turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved them up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Back to throw. It's Yarnell. Punts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bobcats have it with a first and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the stomping has commenced.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Davenport. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Goes for the tackle. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll make the stop, but that first down off to Isaac, they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To throw, it's Yarnell. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Tight ends are security blankets for quarterbacks, especially in situations like that, right? You don't need a lot of yards. Just find the big fella, put it up.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Dropping back, it's Yarnell. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quick catch on 3rd down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Looking down the middle. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice